Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Yellowjacket Life. I'm your host, Aubrey Burns. As you can tell, we decided to take our podcast to the next level and add video. It's still an audio podcast. We just thought we would give you a glimpse behind the scenes, so to speak. In this episode, Ava Code and Macy Neal created a new segment called Let's Talk About It. Parker Brackett, Macy Neal, and Braxton Fritz are back with Sports Talk. Adriana B.A. and Rachel Garland put together a slideshow of photos where people went and where people would want to go on spring break. Maya Longi shows us how she makes her favorite dessert, and lastly, Caroline Bowling and our teacher, Mr. McDaniel, host a game show called Candy Bowl Trivia Contest. In this new segment, called Let's Talk About It, Ava and Macy ask random questions to students here at Roane County High School.
Hey guys, it's Ava. On this week's episode of Let's Talk About It, I'm going to be asking,
Autumn Walters.
what are 2 fashion items that you hope never come back in trend?
I'd probably have to say the Gucci belt and probably like the cheetah and cow print. It was too much.
Those are terrible. Okay, thank you.
Yep, bye.
Hey guys, it's Ava.
And Will Maduski.
Today I'm going to ask him what's the most embarrassing thing you own.
So I have a bunch of little dolls from when I was a little kid that I played with, so that's probably the most embarrassing thing.
Do you know what kind of dolls?
Like little WWE fight and action figure, little kind of dolls.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Macy, and today I'm here with Maris, and I'm going to be asking her about her outfit and where it's from. Starting off, we've got the shirt. It is from Earthbound Trading Company. Then we've got the jeans, PacSun. It's the only place I shop. We got the socks. Those would be from Dollar General. We got the shoes, StockX. The rings, they're from a lot of different places. You don't want me to explain those. And then I've got the necklaces from PacSun. Nice.
Hey guys, it's Ava. Today on Let's Talk About It, I'm going to be asking,
Bradley Krause.
what is one thing you like that most people don't?
I guess I'd have to say golf because a lot of people don't really know how to play, and a lot of people kind of think it's like a boring sport, but I like it.
I could never play golf.
Yeah, it's kind of hard, but
Thank you.
you're welcome.
It's Macy, and today I'm here with,
Carson Ross.
and I'm going to be asking him what his biggest pet peeve is.
Probably people who lie because they're mean.
I agree. And you're listening to Let's Talk About It.
Next, on Sports Talk, Parker, Macy, and Braxton speak with Coach Robinette about his coaching career.
We're here with the head softball coach and athletic director of Roane County High Schools. We got a few questions for you today, Coach. Coach Rob, everyone knows that you used to coach baseball here and was very successful while doing it. But recently, you took the head coaching position for the Yellowjacket softball team. So how is it different coaching girls compared to guys?
A lot of the language, and I don't mean bad language, that I use to explain things that I've used for 30-plus years that I took for granted. And some of the things I assumed that were known, I've had to really work myself. And I've had to do a lot more studying than I have in the past probably 10 to 15 years to prepare. But it's been rewarding. It's things, you start to see things click. You see things kind of light up in their eyes when, hey, I get that now. I understand what it is. But it has been a challenge just from the viewpoint as I've had to work a lot harder.
Coming in, watching these girls for the first time, what were you thinking, and how have they improved as a team?
What was I thinking? What was I thinking? That was the big thing. But in all seriousness, they improve, and I tell anybody that asks me that I've never had a group that work like they do. They work hard. They work to improve. Every day, if you put them in the cage, they all get 100-plus swings, and you don't have to stay on them. You just have to guide and lead them in that direction. And so they've improved. Like I told them when we started the year, we're shooting for mid-April to kind of be on a roll at that point because you want to be able to go into the district tournament, firing on all cylinders.
All righty, now I'm going to pass it to Braxton here.
Okay. So we see you brought in fellow RCHS softball player Rachel to return back and help you coach these girls. How has that impacted the team?
And I don't mean this in any way except a good way, but coaching a softball team, you do need a female there. You need someone that understands more about maybe what's going on, in their minds. And Rachel's, she's coached here before. It's been several years ago, and she played 4 years of college softball. So she's very knowledgeable about what she's doing, and she can speak in a way that maybe I don't. And so her help has been invaluable.
That's great. What are your goals for this team this year and the years to come?
My goals this year, sub-state. Anything, if we get past that, that's fine, but I've told them from the get-go, if you can get out of the district tournament, then you've got a really good chance of getting to the sub-state. The talent level's there. It's just kind of putting it all together.
All right. I'm passing it to Macy for some more questions.
All right. Is it hard balancing being the athletic director and coaching the softball team?
Very. It's really hard. I get frustrated a lot of times when we're practicing. I'm getting calls, texts, wanting me to do something for another team, and where my focus wants to be on softball at that moment. And I have to take it away to deal with another issue with the team. For example, we had a home game, and I had to stop myself and go down and start the soccer match and then come back up to our game. So it is very hard.
I know this may be a hard question, but in all honesty, do you like coaching baseball or softball better?
I've enjoyed what I'm doing now. I really do. I guess maybe as much as I love baseball, surprisingly, I've been over there a lot watching games, watching practice, and I hadn't missed it. I've enjoyed being where I am. I like coaching you guys. I enjoy seeing things happen. And like for the example the other night, you and Mayor are supposed to get in a hit in the same game. I mean, that's awesome to me. And seeing some first and seeing some happiness occur.
Thank you for coming in today and talking to us, Coach Rob. And this is Parker.
This is Braxton.
And Macy on Sports Talk.
God.
Since spring break was a few weeks ago, Adriana and Rachel put together a slideshow of all the places people went and where people would want to go. Now, let's head to Maya's kitchen and see how to make her delicious white Chex Mix in Maya's Munchies. Hey guys, this is Maya, aka Maya's Munchies, and today we are gonna make white trash. It's a Chex Mix. Okay, so basically what we have today are Cheerios, pretzels, white Chex Mix plain, and of course M&Ms. So first we're gonna do the white Chex Mix. And these are Cheerios. They're regular. Honey Nut, I just didn't feel like it. Pretzels, they're the mini pretzels. Here are the M&Ms, the best things ever. Regular M&Ms. So we're gonna mix it and mix, and so much fun. I feel like that's a good mixture, I guess. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it like that. I got a clear bowl that is easy microwavable. You don't have to have that, but at least have a bowl that won't like go up in flames if you melt it. So I got regular white chocolate that you can find at Food City, and we are going to melt all of it. Why not? Okay, let's follow me to the microwave. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna open it, and I'm gonna do it for a minute,
and so it won't burn, and we'll do it until we need to figure it out. It's kind of, shoot, that's hot. So it's kind of melted, if you kind of see. We're going to stir it, and then we're going to put it in for another 30 seconds, I think. Yeah, 30 seconds. 30 seconds will be good. Dang, this thing's hot. What we're going to do is mix it all together.
She said, let it cool.
Let it, dump it all out. Oh, gosh. Okay, so now what we're going to do is spread it on out. This looks very interesting. Honestly, it kind of looks good. Thank you guys for watching Maya's Munchies Make White Trash. Stay tuned for Maya's next treat.
Now let's head to the Candy Bowl Trivia Contest with Caroline and Mr. McDaniel.
This is Mr. McDaniel, and it's now time for our new segment called the Yellowjacket Life Candy Bowl Trivia Contest. This is a game show designed to test the brain power of some of our RCHS family. Each episode will feature one member of the RCHS student body who will put their knowledge to the test. Our contestant will receive 5 questions about a particular topic. In addition to the question, they will be given 3 possible answers. If they answer the question correctly, they can choose a piece of candy from the Yellowjacket Life Candy Bowl. If they do not answer correctly, no candy, they can move on to the next question. At any time during the 5 questions, our contestant can choose to use one lifeline. If they choose the lifeline, then one of the incorrect answers will be eliminated, so they will have one correct and one incorrect answer from which to choose. At the end of the 5 questions, our contestant can risk it all and go double or nothing. They can choose to answer one more question, although it will be a little bit more difficult. If they answer the double or nothing question correctly, they will not only receive all 5 pieces of candy, but will also receive a gift card from a local restaurant. If they miss the final question, they walk away with nothing. Now let's welcome my capable assistant, Caroline Bowling, as she introduces us to today's contestant for the Yellowjacket Life Candy Bowl Trivia Contest. Caroline?
Thank you, Mr. McDaniel. Today's contestant is Kaylee Lane. She's a sophomore here at RCHS, and she's in the band, beta club, and the member of the golf team.
Thank you, Caroline. All of today's questions, Kaylee, will be about science. Are you ready to enter the candy bowl?
I am.
All right, here we go. Here's your first question. Question number 1. Dolly was the first ever living creature to be cloned. What type of animal was she? Was she a dog, a sheep, or a cow?
She was a sheep.
That is correct. Dolly was cloned from a cell taken from the mammary gland of a 6-year-old Finn Dorset sheep and an egg cell taken from a Scottish blackface sheep. She was born to her Scottish blackface. Please select a piece of candy from the candy bowl. Okay. All right, very good. Question number 2. What type of blood is known as the universal donor? Is it O positive, A negative, or O negative?
It is O negative.
You are correct again. Type O negative blood does not have any antigens. It is called the universal donor type because it is compatible with any blood type. Select another piece of candy from the candy bowl. Very good, 2 out of 2. Question number 3. What is the smallest unit of matter? Is it an atom, a molecule, or a cell?
An atom.
Correct again. An atom is the basic building block of chemistry. It's the smallest unit into which matter can be divided without the release of electrically charged particles. You're going to get a lot of candy today, I have a feeling, so get you another piece of candy from the candy bowl. All right, question number 4. We're almost there. How many elements are on the periodic table? Is it 120, 205, or 118?
118.
Once again, you are correct. Each of the 118 known elements has its own chemical symbol, 1 or 2 letters that proudly represent the element's name from its box on the periodic table. and get your fourth piece of candy. Caroline, she's not needed the lifeline yet, has she?
I don't think she's going to.
One more question. Question number 5. What kind of energy does the sun create? Is it solar, nuclear, or thermal?
Be thermal.
You are incorrect. The correct answer is solar. But that's okay. Solar energy is any type of energy generated by the sun. Solar energy is created by nuclear fusion that takes place in the sun. All right, Caroline, at the end of that round, tell us how Kaylee did.
Well, Mr. McDaniel, Kaylee answered 4 questions correctly and 1 question incorrectly. She will now have 4 pieces of candy.
All right, Kaylee, you can now walk away with your 4 pieces of candy, or you can attempt to answer our double or nothing question, which is a little bit more difficult. If you answer the double or nothing question correctly, you will not only receive all 5 pieces of candy, but will also receive a gift card from a local restaurant. If you miss the final question, you walk away with nothing. What is your decision?
I will go for the double or nothing.
Go for double or nothing. All right, very good, very good. All right, here we go. Here's the last question. Here's the double or nothing question for everything. What does NASA stand for? The National Aeronautics and Space Administration, the North American Space Association, or the National Aerodynamic Space Administration?
It'd be the National Aeronautics Space Administration.
That is correct. NASA was started on October 1st, 1958 as a part of the United States government. NASA is in charge of U.S. science and technology that has to do with airplanes or space. Congratulations, Kaylee. You have won the Yellowjacket Life Candy Bowl Trivia Contest. You not only receive all 5 pieces of candy, but you get a $10 gift card to Sonic. And thank you for watching and listening to Yellowjacket Life. We'll be back next time with a new contestant and another set of brain-twisting questions. This is Mr. McDaniel.
And this is Caroline Bowling.
See you next time.
Thanks for watching Yellowjacket Life. We hope to see you next time.